Hello, my beautiful starseed friends. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome to my channel. My name is Delia. Nice to meet you. Nice to have you here. And I hope you will enjoy these messages. I'm going to draw a card from this Angels of Atlantis Oracle card deck, and we're going to connect to one of the archangels or angels, light beings that are working with you at this time, my dear starseed friend. And let's see what are their messages for you. What messages do you have for my beautiful starseed friends? We have Zafkiel. We have a lot of presents. Wow. Three angels and one archangel and two angels. Zafkiel with ecstasy. Archangel Gabriel with balance, and Raziel with faith. You are a balanced being in the earth plane, in the 3D plane, as well as in the astral plane. You have traveled, that's what I'm getting, through your faith, unshakable faith in your guides. You traveled in the spiritual realms. You traveled very far, and you traveled to the places of light, and also to the places of darkness. You got to spend some time in the dark realms, but somehow in like the darkest areas of the dark realms. And this was by design. You were meant to do so, but it was also by choice. You were guided. You listened to the guidance that you received. There was a point in your life when you had to make a choice. You had to choose between two paths. One path, your intuition was telling you, I hear it was like alarm bells and blinking red lights, blinking everywhere, and your intuition was screaming at you that was that there was no true happiness to be found on that path. It was screaming at you. You knew, you could feel, that in very simplistic terms, on earth, people would call it the wrong path. But you could also feel that as wrong as it appeared to be, and um, as much as it appeared that there could be no happiness rising up from that path, you could still feel that somehow you were guided towards that path. Like, it's okay, go with it, go with it, it's okay. It's not gonna be okay, it's not okay, but it's okay, go with it, you will do fine. And in the end, it will all be fine. And then there was the other path, which would have been just just doing what you were used to be doing, just continuing as regular. But there was a strong pull towards the other path, which your intuition was screaming to you that is like, no, that's no good, that's no good. But yeah, keep going. It's like, so at that moment in your life, and if you don't resonate with these messages are not for you. And if you do resonate, you will resonate. You will know that you will know you were in a situation exactly as I described it, exactly to the letter. If you don't feel that way, then these messages are not for you. But for those of you who really, I described exactly what you went through at some point. What happened was that you did take the path that your intuition was telling you. It was your guides. You actually had a conversation, most probably. Whether you realize it or not, but most of you probably also realized it. I mean, it was like a conscious conversation with your guides, asking for advice, what to do, because I feel like going this way, but I know that it's not gonna be good, but I still feel like going this way, so what do I do? Or I could just do nothing, just stay on the path that you already were. And you had this conversation and they were telling you, like I said, go with it, don't worry, go, you'll be fine. And as it turns out, it was very wrong, exactly as all the flares, all the blinking lights came on, announcing doom. Yes, it was. Going on that path, taking that path, brought you ecstasy and grief, deep sorrow, very deep, and for a prolonged period of time, really deep sorrow. But also it was also filled with ecstasy. And it eventually did turn out to be, you turned out to be okay after all the turmoil, all the ecstasy, all the grief, all the sorrow, all the pain, and all of these combined together. After experiencing all of this, you came through, because you came through because you are here watching this video, and you nodding your head like, oh my God, yes, this is exactly what happened to me. Okay, so you came through and you are here, and you look back and you are not at all sorry. You don't feel guilty at all, not 1 ounce, not one molecule or quantum particle in your body and in your energetic field feels that, oh, you shouldn't have done that. You know, you did well. you know. But what they're trying to tell you is that, like they said in the beginning, it was destined for you, but you didn't have to take on this path, this destiny. You didn't have to. You exercised your will and you proved unshakable faith in your guidance, your inner guidance, in your guides. Unshakable faith, because you didn't take on that path on a spur of the moment type of impulse. No, you actually sat down and had a talk, a full conversation with your guides. And it was like you shared a lot of information about you to your guides, what you were feeling about this, and and they shared a lot of information to you, and a lot of support, and a lot of, they weren't pushing you towards that direction, but they were encouraging you to not worry in case you do, not worry about everything that seems so wrong about that path. Don't worry about it, just go. So you trusted your intuition, you trusted your guides, and the same faith, unshakable faith, and willpower, these two qualities or abilities of yours, they were also the ones that helped you go through and push through and get out of whatever came with that situation, with that path you went on. So in taking that path, what you actually did, you made the choice to trust, to have unshakable faith in your guides, that you would take on this path, going on a journey through the darkest of the darkest areas of the dark realms of consciousness, and you you will make this journey be worth the trouble. You will make this journey be worth the trouble of taking this journey. So, and you did, because now, having visited those darkest areas of the dark realms, having visited the experience of deep sorrow and ecstasy, having experienced the light and the darkest dark, you gained some sort of undescribable balance. It's hard to explain it, to describe it, how balanced you are. And you are balanced, like they said in the beginning, in more ways than one, and in more dimensions than just one, and at more levels than even you yourself can think of. I hear you are complete now. And from this state of completeness, you are able to spread out everything, all the knowledge, the deep, profound knowledge that you accumulated through that journey and through experiencing whatever was needed for you to experience on that journey, in order to get to this point where you actually have so much more wisdom and knowledge to share, much more that you could have possibly had if you stayed on the other path and never would have taken the one that, the alarms went off. Like, like sirens. Yeah, blaring. Yeah. And this is you. This is who you are. That's what Archangel Gabriel wanted to bring forward to you. This is who you really are. I'm getting, they are reminding me of a vision I had while I was having a conversation with them at some point. They were talking about square, something, square the triangle, circle the square, or the other way around. Circle the triangle, square the circle. What? It's three shapes involved. A triangle, a circle, and a square. And it's like getting all of them to work together and somehow blend in with each other, and make them fit together, make them look right, be right, feel right together. And that's exactly what you did. There's that that's true balance. I hear that's true balance. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was inspiring or helpful in some way. If you liked this video, these messages, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And all the way from my beautiful city, Bucharest city in Romania, I'm sending you lots of love, love, light, and joy. I was like, love, light, and joy. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Mwah.